Chef Pennington here. Today we're doing Asian pot stickers. This is one of my absolute favorite appetizers. We're doing huge flavor here, all balanced out in an amazing ability because there's so much big flavor in this dish. And we're gonna make an amazing dipping sauce that really takes it over the top. The dipping sauce is really where it's at. So here we go, guys. We're gonna start off with a shallot. Take half of a shallot. I really suggest using a food processor for this, and also dicing and cutting everything up first. Getting a little chop on it gives the food processor a chance to do its job really well. We want everything to come together and have similar size, and overall it creates a nice mouthfeel. So here we go. We're getting some red pepper in there. Red pepper adds a little bit of sweetness. We've got some ginger. We all know about ginger. Ginger is incredibly healthy for you. It's one of the healthiest things on the planet. It has a very floral note to it, and it's a little bit peppery in all the right ways. Not like peppery burn your mouth, but like clear your sinuses out peppery. Kind of like wasabi. It's a softer wasabi kind of effect. I love it. You should try juicing it sometime. That'll probably make you the healthiest person in the world. So all right, we got that into the food processor. Here comes another healthy ingredient. Garlic. We all love garlic. So 1 tablespoon here. We're gonna get some green onion in there. You could get green scallion. The idea is that we're putting some more onion flavor in there. We're using shallot and green onion instead of just a regular onion. It's layering flavors, which is always a great thing to do. But this dish has so much big flavor, you think that one would be kind of overpowering the next, but that's not how it works. It amazingly all comes together in this incredible, harmonious dish that I'm in love with. So cilantro is another really healthy ingredient, and adds a really great balancing effect. So I would really suggest putting in there. Sugar, you might be thinking, why'd you put sugar in there? Well, sugar helps, once again, balance out, big flavor. Can kind of say that for all the ingredients, and that's kind of what makes this such a big dish. And I say big because we're not used to such big flavor. So this is probably the biggest flavor dish I've got on the website. So I'm in love. So here we go. That's an ingredient some people may not have been expecting, is a little bit of shrimp. And the shrimp offers what the Asians would probably call a little bit of funk. It's a flavor you won't really notice. It's there, but it really adds a much bigger depth of flavor. And the pork doesn't get overtaken by the shrimp. So you really won't even notice the shrimp's in there, but it creates that really authentic flavor profile. So here we go, fish sauce. It's just like adding salt. Salt increases and it brings out flavor. So that's the Asian version of salt. They use a fish sauce, and it's really good. You just don't want to like try it by itself. It's way too strong. So that was cool right there. A little baking soda. I never used baking soda like this before, but it did tenderize the dumpling, and it was amazing. You got to try it. Baking soda. Who would have thought, right? The cornstarch acts as a binding agent. So into the refrigerator, at least 1 hour, lets everybody get happy and all the flavors start doing their stuff, and let the baking soda start activating. And here's our wonderful sauce. Most things in life, as far as food goes, has a great sauce. So we're making a great dipping sauce for our awesome dumpling. And they really do complement each other. We want both of them in this dish. If you went with just the dumpling, it's only half a dish, really, in my opinion. Gotta have the sauce. So 1.5 cups of good soy sauce. It's one of those times you might want to buy the extra good stuff. We're going to get some green onion in there. We're going to do a pretty small cut on it. Pretty fine. The more surface area that we give the onion, the more flavor it can give to the sauce. So that's a good tip right there. And we're going to cut some more green onion, but we're going to do a presentation cut. We're going to cut it on the bias at 45 degrees. And you'll notice it in the sauce. It's part of the presentation. We eat with our eyes. And we garnish our sauces too. You guys will see. After I cut this, I'm going to bring it close to the camera and let you see. It's kind of like cutting out little diamond patterns out of an onion. It's pretty cool. And that's a great garnish for a lot of other stuff. It doesn't have to just be for this sauce. It's very chefy cut. It's pretty cool. More delicious ginger. You know, that might be the key ingredient besides the soy sauce for this dipping sauce. That and the garlic. So we're reinforcing flavors. A lot of the same flavors that are in the dumpling are going into the sauce, but they totally taste completely different, and it's amazing. Like, the Asians are just super smart. They got it right, and we're lucky that they showed us how to do this. A little bit of lime juice in there, more big flavor, helps balance everything out. Delicious garlic. Some more rice wine vinegar. You could use other vinegars if you had them, didn't have rice wine on hand, but rice wine definitely tastes different. You could add mirin in there too if you like, which is sweet Asian cooking wine. So here's a fun ingredient. Got some chili paste here. You could use gochujang also. It's become really popular on Food Network. Bobby Flay is real into it. It's his new favorite pepper to use in everything, and it's good stuff. So this is pretty hot. It's got like lemongrass, garlic, all that kind of usual suspects in there. But it definitely does take the dish up to a hot dish. So if you don't like spice, certainly stay away. Let's fold some. Be patient is the first thing I would say about learning how to fold. It'll take you 2 or 3 times, then you'll be off the ballpark. So you'll be totally pro at it in no time. So we don't want to overfill it, because it just makes it harder to close, and they're more inclined to blow up on you when you're cooking them. Which they don't really blow up. I haven't had blowouts yet, so you know, if you don't overfill, you're pretty good. So we're making little folds on top of each other. The wetness that we put around the edge is the glue that's holding them together. And then you want to put a little pinch. You don't just want to connect it, a little bit of a pinch, and then we're going to come right out to the middle and meet in the middle, and then work your way down one side, and then match up the edges, and work down the other side. Let's see that again. Let's do it one more time. And notice that half crescent moon shape there, that would be the traditional way to do it. One of my buddies told me about that the other day, that they're supposed to have the little back ends curved around to make them traditional. And I had totally forgotten about that. So that's up to you, of course, but it's good info to know. So you notice it really doesn't take long to do one of those. It's just, you notice how I'm not moving fast. It's that little bit of patience right there in your movement, and they turn out looking nice. It's a really cool dish. Cooking the pot stickers couldn't be easier. So we're gonna use medium heat. You can use whatever oil you like. Peanut oil just has a really high smoke point and it has a nice flavor. And we're gonna get that warm, you know, where it's hot. Take a little feel. I like placing them in order like that. It helps for even cooking. And then once you feel the color set the way you like it, go ahead and check it from all corners so that one side of your pot's not hot versus the other. And then you're good to go. Now put the cover over it, because it's going to want to spatter at you because it's oil. Water and oil don't mix. So about a third of the way up, and you're good. And that's another reason we use the medium heat versus the high. So there you go. All right, 6 or 7 minutes of this passed. Let's see how we did. Get some of those awesome, delicious dipping sauce. I'm telling you, it makes the dish. It's awesome. Take a little bite, see how it worked out. It's delicious, guys. Look, it's kind of like a little bit of a sausage, a really soft sausage, which makes it perfect. It's like a little dipping cup, getting some of the sauce in there. Hope you guys love this recipe. Let us know. Leave a comment. Come join us on social media. Subscribe, hit the like button, and you guys take care.